Hi everyone, my name is Daisy. I'm a certified yoga teacher and a yoga sports coach. I'm going to guide you through a sequence that is designed to cool down and stretch after a bike ride. So it's designed for cyclists. I would say be safe. That comes first. So whenever you feel something doesn't feel okay, come down and rest. You can pause the video, you can stop, you can watch it again and again. There are going to be poses that I do on only one side, so please make sure that you repeat all these exercises on both sides. Just take it easy and have fun with it. Enjoy. And we're going to start with sitting on the mat. So watch and enjoy. Massaging the foot. You take the foot in one hand and just circle it around a couple of times, and then you change direction. And then you're going to rub the foot, so one hand by the big toe and the other palm against the little toe. You just keep rubbing, and then obviously you're going to repeat the same on the other side. Then after that we're going to come into all fours, and then you're going to tuck your toes under and slowly sit back down towards your heels. Watch your back that it's straight and your shoulders are down. Just breathing here for a couple of breaths. And then coming down, setting the top of the foot down, sitting back down onto your heels. And then place your hands by your knees and just gently lift up. So now you're stretching the back of the foot. And again, like I said, you just take it to the point where it still feels okay. If it's too much, then you can always back off. Then we're going to come into squat. So I'm going to sit behind, sit between the feet, turn the feet out, heels in. Some people struggle with the heels down on the floor, so you can just use some blocks, maybe blankets, towels to place the heels down. And then again, opening the hips, the knees. Again, watch that your back is straight, shoulders down, face relaxed. After this, we're going to roll up into standing really slowly, so make your head, shoulders, arms really heavy as you roll yourself up into standing. Once you're up there, just roll the shoulders, keeping the face relaxed. Then we're going to step one foot in front of the other, so your heel is going to touch the big toe. This is called Egyptian twist, so you're going to bring your arms out, elbows bent, palms facing forwards. So just twisting, balancing, and then you're going to change the leg. So you're going to step the other one forwards and do the same thing on the other side. Then we're going to come into standing, drop the chin down and just gently roll your chin from side to side. This stretches the back of the neck, again keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Then you're going to stand with your feet hip width apart, interlace the fingers behind and just stretch the shoulders by coming forwards. By any means, you can bend the knees as much as you need to if you got tight hamstrings. If your shoulders are tight, please use a strap, maybe a towel. You can use some socks as well, whatever you got in your hand. And then obviously coming forwards by holding the strap. You can stay for as long as it feels comfortable. So again, we're interlacing the fingers, coming forwards, then releasing the hands and just coming down into all fours. Stretching the back of the legs, so the calf and the hamstring, by taking one foot back, toes down, stretch the heels away. Again, you don't have to be Speedy Gonzalez here, you can stay for as long as you wish. Then we're going to come up into downward facing dog and just paddle the feet out. Again, great stretch for the hamstrings and the calves. Relaxing the head and keeping the back nice and straight. Then this one is called the cat-cow stretch. So as you inhale, you stretch the front of the body. As you exhale, you stretch the back of the body. Keeping your arms straight, hands pressing down into the floor. And step one foot forwards and come into this kneeling warrior two. And then taking the other side. Again, shoulders down away from the ears, and watch your front knee, that the knee is above the ankle so you don't put pressure on that joint. And coming back into downward facing dog, stepping one foot forwards, turning the back heel out so the foot comes down. You place the elbow on top of the thigh and then send the top arm up, opening your chest. And then repeating on the other side. And I'm speeding up a little bit here, but you just take your time in these poses. So stay for a couple of breaths. After this, we're going to come to sit down on the shins and the heels and just do some nice chest openings. So you spend your time on the bike slouching the back and just leaning forward. So it's just nice to stretch the front of the chest by opening the arms and then closing. And you're going to come down to lie on your belly to stretch the quads. Again, you just take it to the point where it still feels okay. You reach back for your ankle or clothing with your hand and gently pull the heel towards your buttocks. Again, repeating on the other side and then coming up into sitting. You sit out onto one side so you can stretch your legs out in front of you. Feet together, press the back of the legs down and just coming forward. So thinking about lengthening your spine. It doesn't matter how far you come, should feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Then a little twist, so you cross in one foot over, arm behind, twisting from the upper body so your hips are still facing forwards. And always think about creating length in your spine before you twist. You do it on the other side and then come to lie down, hug one knee into the chest, shoulders down, press the heel away, hugging the knee in, relaxing your face and the jaw. And then just coming down. This is a really nice one for the chest. So if it feels okay, you can stay here for as long as it feels okay for you. So the block or maybe a couple of towels, blankets, come right underneath your shoulder blades and your head is down on the floor. You can keep your knees bent, you can keep your knees out wide. You can stretch the legs out. It really depends on how your lower back agrees with you today. So please just do what's appropriate for you. You can stay here or you can take the block away if it's too much for you. And then just come to lie down on your back. Give yourself a nice stretch. Push the heels away, arms up over the head. Couple of times. You can even exhale through the mouth just to let the tension out. And then relax. Close your eyes.